Buy low and sell high with AJ. Today is August 25th, 2022. The time is 4:30. Wow. What a day in the stock market. All right. If you guys seen my last video, I was explaining to you guys about Zoom stock and things of that nature. Everything pretty much worked out with Zoom. Zoom almost hit $86 today. The market started showing trends of an uptrend from last night. And I was aware of it. And I was like, whoa. I seen that the NASDAQ broke a certain level last night. So it seemed like all the fear about, Jerome Powell, Jackson Hole, and all that started to subside from last night. The earnings from yesterday with Salesforce didn't really have a good earnings. The stock went down. It went down tremendously. It went down all the way to like 163, 164. NVIDIA, ticker symbol NVDA, they had somewhat of a bad earnings also, and their stock price declined a whole lot, the same as Salesforce did yesterday. The winner was Snowflake. Remember I was saying in the last video about the big money, Warren Buffett, Berkshire Hathaway having a stake in Snow. That stock jumped up so ridiculously. It went up like $20, $25 in the after hour. It was ridiculous. Then we had Autodesk, ADSK. They beat their earnings. Everything was good with them. So it was like pretty much even on the winners and losers for the after hour yesterday. So in my mindset at that time, I said that maybe the NASDAQ and the market might, be a little bit sketchy for the next day. It's not until like last night I was kind of like observing on my phone, and I seen that the NASDAQ broke a certain level that I was looking at, and I was like, wow, I was totally surprised. Today was the day for reversals galore. Oh my gosh. Salesforce, ticker symbol CRM, completely reversed today. Whoever got into it during pre-market, whoever got into it when the market opened, congratulations. You guys made a killing. It made a complete reversal. It came from like 165 to all the way to 173, 174 at the end of the day. That was a complete reversal. Same thing with NVIDIA, ticker symbol NVDA. Same exact thing. It fell down in the after hours yesterday, and guess what? It almost made a new high today. It came from all the way from like low 160s to all the way up to like close to 180. Now, whoever got into that one made a killing also. So congrats to everybody that made some money today in the stock market. Today's stock market was a complete bullish type move. And I respect everybody who brought the dips in the after hours yesterday, who got into option calls on the upside today. You guys got to give yourselves a pat on the back. I did participate. I participated with Salesforce. I did my thing. Not what I was really looking for, but I did my thing anyways. Everything was good. So I'm happy about that. All right, so it was a beautiful day in the market. Jackson Hole is like almost like in the rear view. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. I don't know, whether Jerome Powell says something funny style or whatever. I don't know. But all I know is that you guys got to look for quality stocks. But I got a stock for you guys and gals to look at and to put on your radar concerning for next week. All right. Me personally, I did get into this stock. I did buy a few shares. So the stock is ticker symbol JWN. Once again, JWN. This is Nordstrom. Okay. They had a bad earnings a couple of days ago. All right. It's currently trading at $18.40. The reason why I'm giving a recommendation, please understand that I'm not giving out advice. I'm just talking about what I'm looking at. So you guys go do your due diligence and find out more about the stock and things of that nature. But I'll let you know what's going on with it. So they had a bad earnings, and the stock is trading at $18, which is pretty low for the stock. Listen, it could get lower, but for right now, the reason why I got it is because there's a dividend date next week. All right, it's I believe it's for Monday. I think it's for August 29th, 2022. The dividend is paying 20 cents. Okay, so that's why I got into the stock, because I wanted to try to get some safe money. All right, that's like a dividend yield of about 4%. Okay, so put that on your guys' radar, guys and gals' radar, and try to pick up that stock. Like I said, it's not stock advice. You guys do what you need to do. But personally, I did buy that stock. All right. My price target as far as getting out of this stock, which I might not even hold it that long, depending if I see something else going on in the market that might be more attractive for that particular day. But I'm looking to try to stay in position with this stock. So my price target is $22. All right. And I think it could hit $22 in the near future. So from where it's at right now, that's close to $3 to $4 gain on the stock. So you do the math. If you buy a few shares, you possibly could make $2 to $3. You check out the charts. It's really low. And I think it's a good dip buy. Like I said, the retail sector has been getting kind of hit. Due to the fact of, potential recessions, people not spending as much money and things like that. But listen, this is Nordstrom, all right? They got people out here that like to spend their money on high fashion. And just because we in talks of recessions and things like that, the people who got money is still going to spend money on the things that they like. It doesn't stop, all right? So this is a good short-term or medium-term swing trade. All right, so keep your eyes out on JWN. Okay, I have one more thing that I'm kind of like looking at. A firm's earnings had just dropped, and they had a bad earnings. The stock is down right now. It's a very volatile stock, so I suggest if you guys looking at this stock, it could be a possible hold and things of that nature. But I'm kind of like staying away. I'm more looking for more dividend stocks and things of that nature that takes dips and things of that nature. So that's the other thing. And there's one more thing I want to say. All right, now reversals happen, right? Like when stocks, like good quality stocks, when like earnings drop, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, the stock drops because, some guidance was messed up or whatever it might be. There's certain companies that's high profile companies, and they got investors in the big hedge funds that like to buy these companies, all right, when they notice that there's a dip. This is what occurred today with Nvidia and Salesforce. This is what exactly occurred today. So be mindful. Make sure when you're trading options or just trading in general, look for quality companies to buy the dips on. because when big money starts to enter, that stock could completely reverse and go higher. So check out your charts, check out NVDA, and check out CRM and see what occurred today from the time, like from the pre-market until the market opened. Do an analysis of where the stock was at yesterday to where the stocks finished today. And you'll realize what I'm trying to say, and the point that I'm trying to make is truly valid, that it's nothing wrong with buying the dips on stocks, but make sure it's quality stocks. It's stocks that got high demand for it, all right? It's like, say, for instance, if you go to a store, if you see a pair of jeans, if the jeans is like some bootleg jeans, nobody not really stressing no bootleg jeans, right? But if it's some jeans, like, you know, some more expensive jeans, it's gonna be a more high demand because the more expensive jeans is more appealing to the public, so it's gonna create a bigger demand. You know, there's demand for Nikes, right? There's no demand for Payless shoe source sneakers. There's high demand for Nikes and Jordans. You don't see, like, when a new Jordan drops, people be waiting outside in lines. People be on their phone, on the virtual lines, or a pair of Yeezys or things like that. You see, we gotta be able to think in the same way, like in that form, like meaning, like, you know, demand for Nikes or Yeezys or Jordans and things like that. This is quality sneakers. This is what people want, right? So you got to try to figure out what the big investors want, what the big hedge funds want, right? Listen to CNBC. They break down certain stocks that is popular, that people is looking at, like Tesla, like Apple, you know, these kind of companies. These companies is breadwinners. So if something happens and there's a dip, obviously you got to go buy what's in demand, not the pump and dumps, the crap stocks, the stocks that don't got no history and things like that. You got to look for good quality stuff. All right. Now, we heard it first. Buy low and sell high with AJ. Like and subscribe. And one more thing, let's do this and let's keep it moving. That's it. Peace.